Welcome to this Unacademy live session, and this is an interview experience sharing session. My name is Ronak Shah and I once again welcome all of you to this India's best channel, Unacademy CAT. Continue preparing for your MBA and BBA entrance exams, in fact IPMAT also on this channel, and you can attend our daily lives. So today I have with me Mr. Nikhil Jain, who has scored well in CAT 2020 and he got some really good calls, and he's going to share his IIM Kozhikode experience in this particular video. So please don't forget to like it and please share it with your friends. In fact, if you have any queries, if you have any suggestions, you can also post it in the comment section after this video. If you want to be part of my Telegram group, because I conduct daily live sessions, so if you want to join my Telegram group, it is Unacademy_Ronak Shah. You can also find the link in the description, so stay connected. So hi Nikhil, how are you?
I'm fine. I had a wonderful day today.
Great. Thanks Nikhil for coming forward and sharing your experience. I'm sure the incidents, the experience that you are going to share will be helpful to all the future aspirants, and they are awaiting eagerly. I can see so many students over there. Hi everyone. So quickly type something in the chat box and mark your presence. Right. I can see hi Anshi. Then we have Tanmay, Chaitanya. Hi. Hi everyone. Risha, Priya. Good evening, guys. So yes, Nikhil. Nikhil, why don't you tell our viewers about your background and everything?
So I am a final year student at the Indira Gandhi National Open University, and I would be completing my master's this year. And I have given my assignments for this year's for the Indira Gandhi National Open University.
Okay.
Apart from that, I had studied at NMIMS Economics, and I completed it in the year 2019. My academic profile, which many people are interested in, is I scored 85.5% in 10th, 93% in 12th, 70.69 in graduation. And in my first year, in which I had to give the assignment, luckily our exams got cancelled for the first year at Indira Gandhi National Open University. I scored 69.6 percentage. So that is a bit about my academic profile. Apart from that, if you are on the Ask Shabi group, you would know me as I answer many doubts over there.
Great.
So I work for that endeavor as well.
So can you also tell our viewers which all exams did you appear, and what were your scores in that? Because I know your CAT score was pretty good.
I appeared in just CAT. I scored 98.8 percentile in CAT, and last year I appeared in many exams. However, this year I just appeared in CAT.
Okay, and this was your second attempt of CAT, right? CAT 2020, third attempt. Okay, so just want to tell all my viewers, I mean, Nikhil is a classic example of perseverance. When you have determined that you want to get into a good college, don't rush. And as I always mention, MBA should be your priority, not an urgency. And here is an example. Patience always pays off, right? Yes, Nikhil, do you believe in that?
Yes, I do believe in that, and I believe that continuously putting in the efforts and trying to reach the best possible place can be one's goal. However, if one falls short, then also one should not be disheartened, and one should try to do his or her best in whatever they are doing in life.
So Nikhil, because before we go ahead with your interview experience, I'm sure you have few other things to tell to our viewers, like it's not easy to appear for CAT once again, because there is a year-long gap, right? And to motivate yourself and to appear for CAT once again, it's never easy. You appeared for that 3 times, right? So can you tell me, I mean, how was your journey? What was your first CAT percentile and how much improvement have you made in this? Second, do you really think it's worth, if someone scores 75-80 percentile, is it worth spending 1 year to get that 90-95 percentile? In the process, do you become a better individual?
Definitely you become a better individual, and it's not that easy to continuously try once again, and because it's a year-long gap, and to have that motivation each and every day, it becomes slightly difficult at times. Okay. So that is one thing that I keep advising aspirants, that do something alongside, like I was doing IGNO alongside and doing mentoring sessions alongside. So my 3 CAT scores was that in CAT 2018 I scored 77.17 percentile. In CAT
wow,
2019,
just a moment, hold on. 77 percentile to 98.8 percentile. That's the improvement you have made, right?
Yes, sir.
Awesome. So all non-engineers who are worried about mathematics and all, guys, here is an example. With perseverance, you can definitely score well. He scored 77 percentile in the first attempt and he scored 98.8 percentile in the third attempt. Yes, it took slightly more time, but then in the process, he made himself a better person, I believe. Yes, Nikhil?
Yes, sir, and that's why I have been doing these mentoring sessions, and that's why I keep on advising different aspirants when it comes to these mentoring sessions on how they can dramatically increase their percentile.
Awesome. Okay, so let's talk about now your the calls that you have received, and which other exams did you appear for? How many calls did you get? So just tell briefly about that.
So from CAT, I got 3 calls. One was Kozhikode, one was Shillong, and one was CAT. So these are the 3 calls, and currently we were planning to discuss about the IIM Kozhikode interview, and that is our main.
So let me just tell to all my 2021 and 22 aspirants, he mentioned that he got Kozhikode, Shillong and CAP call. Now what is CAP? So guys, the baby IIMs conduct the common admission process. That is what we call CAP. So when someone tells you that he has got CAP call, that means he has got bunch of IIM calls, right? Okay, so this is one thing. Fine. So Nikhil, let's talk about your IIM Kozhikode experience. I mean, how was it started? What was the setup? The few things that you would request the other aspirants to be careful about before entering the interview room?
So the interview was in the same room that I'm sitting in right now. Same computer and the same setting that I am in right now.
Oh,
so,
great.
That is an advantage that you can get in an online-based interview in which you will get your home setting only. So you become slightly more comfortable as compared to when you are giving an interview in a 5-star hotel. Because so that is one main difference that was there. However, initially I stuttered it was 9:30 in the morning, and because I was a bit nervous, I said good evening initially instead of good morning. Then I realized that it's 9:30 in the morning and I should wish good morning. So those type of things were there. And later on it became an advantage as well, because when I was asked that what have you learned from the previous time that you gave your Kozhikode interview to this time you gave your Kozhikode interview, I could say that my nerves I'm working on becoming less nervous as I was. So I had an answer for that.
Yes, so you have learned how to become, how to be more calm, and at the same time how to overcome easily this kind of fumble that you make, right? Yes, great. And then what were the questions? So what was the first question and how it went ahead? If you can just tell us about that.
First question was it traditional introduce yourself? In the introduce yourself, I mentioned my academic background, like I mentioned at the beginning of this discussion. And I also mentioned what my interest, like I'm very interested in the field of sports, and Roger Federer is my favorite sports person. And I talked all about the mentoring that I do with Chavi on the Ask Chavi channel.
Okay, right. And then did they ask anything about why MBA after MA and why IGNO or something like that? Because it's an open university.
They asked why MBA.
Right.
They asked why MBA, and I had a well-prepared answer. And this is one thing that I will advise aspirants, that 2 questions you can expect. One is introduce yourself and one is why MBA.
Correct.
So you should be prepared for both of them, because those are traditional questions that are asked in an MBA interview. So this is a bit of a hack for the next time anyone is giving an interview. So why MBA? I've talked about learning from the eminent professors in the country, peer-to-peer learning, and networking and getting what do you say?
Good job or something?
Not good job. I purposely did not include placements, but networking and being associated with institutions.
Okay, so networking and gaining knowledge of business functions and learning from eminent professor. These are some of the points, some of the reasons that you mentioned. Yeah.
Placement should not be a reason.
Placement you didn't mention, right? Okay, so see, there is no harm in mentioning placements. I mean, I'm just giving this piece of advice, but then it has to be mentioned in a different way. Rather than saying, okay, I'm looking for that fatty salary, you can say, I'm looking for better career opportunities to launch myself in the career corporate world. Now, this is the same thing that I'm looking for good placements, right? But look, sounds nice. right? So yes, Nikhil, what after that? Any domain technical questions? Because you are
Plenty,
pursuing MA Economics.
plenty
So
of technical questions.
plenty
And
of.
apart from one, I answered all of them correctly. So
So
I was
yeah,
asked about,
Nikhil, it will be great if you can just quickly highlight the technical questions that were asked, because there are many the economic honor students who would be watching this particular video, and they would like to understand that up to what level they need to be prepared. So I'm sure you will be giving them some food for thought.
basic micro and macroeconomics, you should be well prepared about. Economic tricks, I was asked a lot in my IIM Shillong interview, so you should be prepared about that. So you should be prepared about the basic subjects of economics that you have studied in your undergrad. What I was asked in IIM Kozhikode specifically was uh, Phillips curve, Lawrence curve, the budget, Nobel laureate. What was the Nobel Prize about? Some other Nobel laureates that have won the Nobel Prize, like what do you say, Solo and Leontief, and those type of questions and behavioral economics and the difference between behavioral and traditional economics.
Awesome. So guys, you need to be prepared about this points which he has mentioned: Philip curve, Lawrence curve, difference between behavioral economics and the conventional economics, and the Nobel laureates, what was their contribution. Absolutely right. So I'm sure they have understood up to what level they need to prepare, right? Okay. Yes. No, Aryan, this is not practice for IIM. Candidate is asking, is this the practice for IIM? No, he's sharing his actual IIM Kozhikode experience that happened somewhere in the month of March. But then now the results are coming out. So we had a discussion and we decided why not to have a kind of interview experience sharing session. It will always be helpful and kind of change for all those who are preparing for 21 and 22, right? So yes, Nikhil, any other question that were asked during the interview apart from this?
Plenty of questions were asked, like what I was, is there a major difference in the personality of a 100 percentile and 99 percentile?
So what was
What
your
are the
answer?
things?
What was your answer for that?
That's a very interesting answer, that yes, there is a difference in terms of marks, and it becomes easier to market the product if when one has 100 percentile. However, in terms of personality, it's very much possible that a 99 percentiler can have a better personality than a 100 percentiler. Like I am a 99 percentiler myself, and then ma'am was saying like, it's okay, it's okay. Then I said that still we have mutual respect, lots of mutual respect for each other.
Okay, that's great. Good answer, by the way. Yes, you clearly highlighted those points. So yeah, then any then the other question.
Other questions, I was asked several follow-up questions. Like when I was asked about when I was asked about behavioral economics, I told that I play a game known as the Fantasy Premier League, which many English Premier League enthusiasts would know about. So at that point of time, I was also asked that apart from games and sports, what other interests I have. And then I talked about reading. Like I have a little bit of interest in reading. Like I was reading the Nelson Mandela book when I have time, especially prior to waiting for interviews. Like for CAP, I have to wait for 3 hours. For this interview, I have to wait for some time. So while waiting for those interviews, I was reading the Nelson Mandela book. So those type of things I mentioned during my IIM Kozhikode interview. I said that I am not that much avid of reader. However, this is one interest that I have apart from games and sports, and apart from that, I like reading the Times of India.
Okay. Right. So your interview went pretty well. Now it all depends how they perceive it. So on one hand, here you have shown the quality of perseverance, right? And it should be appreciated and you should be selected. On the other hand, they may also think, okay, fine, he scored well after 3 attempts and he's doing MA, going for MBA. So yeah, individual may think differently. So what is your take? What thing you could have done better during the interview? Anything in hindsight that you feel you could have answered in a different way?
As such, I won't have that many regrets when it comes to my interview. Maybe initially I could have stuttered a little bit less, apart from a few hiccups here and there. And I also mentioned like I was preparing for bank PO exams as well. So whether I should have mentioned that or not is a separate debate. However, that shows that I don't like sitting idle. So that also,
Correct.
so there aren't that many regrets when it comes to
Great.
these things. So,
Yes,
however,
Nikhil.
let's hope that I get selected tomorrow, day after, or whenever the results come.
We are expecting those results to come in this week, right? And we
Yes,
wish
sir.
you all the best. All my viewers wishes are with you, because you have definitely given them good insights about the whole IIM interview experience, right? Yes, learners, can you quickly give a thumbs up for Nikhil? And yes, if you happen to watch
And
this,
also press
yeah.
the bell notification and subscribe to the YouTube channel, and share the video with anybody that you like.
Right, great. Now this time, Nikhil is helping me in marketing. But yes, guys, let's help this video to reach out to every aspirant. So definitely, it will be helpful to them. Right. So once again, Nikhil, thanks for coming forward, and we wish you all the best. At the same time, I also want to thank all my learners. Guys, keep learning with us. You can join my Telegram group, that's Unacademy_Ronak Shah, and please attend my daily live sessions every day in the afternoon and at 6 p.m. every day afternoon 12 p.m. and in the evening 6 p.m. on the same channel. If you have any other query, you can explore the description for more information. You can also join our plus batches using my code SHAR10. Right. So Nikhil, please let us know what happened once the results are out. We'll be eagerly waiting for that, and keep helping others, keep mentoring others.
Definitely, sir. If you like, we can have another interview experience sort of thing. If I
This is just the
convert
beginning. This is just the beginning, right? Okay,
I would
so
definitely love to ask.
yeah, so thank you everyone. That's it from this particular session. Thank you, Nikhil. Have a great day ahead. Bye bye.